Namaskar and a warm welcome to Mumbai for the second edition of Sagar Manthan, the Great Ocean Dialogue. This year we are gathered here for this very important dialogue as part of the India Maritime Week 2025 hosted by the Ministry of Port Shipping Waterways. Through the course of this week, we have planned various convening to foster actions and deliberation on the maritime sector. In our effort to catalyze India's role in shaping the future of global progress, the oceans are poised to play a very important role. Indeed, India will play a very important role as a driving architect of global growth and prosperity. Over the next decades, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, India seeks to emerge as a $10 trillion economy. The centrality of the oceans in fueling this growth is underscored by the continued focus on the maritime domain by the Honorable Prime Minister. In 2024, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji launched the Maritime Amrit Kal Vision 2047, which sought to prioritize India's maritime aspiration, harnessing several aspects of the blue economy to shape up our own future, as well as the future of global prosperity. After all, our security and prosperity are linked to the ocean. Sagar Manthan, the Great Ocean Dialogue 2025, has brought together dignitaries from over 66 countries, encompassing various sectors of the maritime economy, including shipping, logistics, climate, energy, and maritime heritage. Building on the grand success of the inaugural edition last year, it is indeed commendable to see the platform grow and truly live up to its name, Shining in the Ocean. This yarn built on the exchange of ideas, innovation and policy thinking that the dialogue seeks to foster, particularly by engaging emerging maritime economies and small island developing states, ensuring that diverse perspectives and challenges are reflected in shaping the collective blue future. Friends, the Ministry of Port Shipping Waterways is committed to continue to serve as a driver as India scripts its growth story. Modernization of ports is a key priority for us. Ports act as nodes connecting the world in today's era of seaborne globalization. The maritime character of India's geography necessitates resilience in its port infrastructure readiness. As seaborne trade evolves, ports are poised to become vital nodes in the global economic architecture. India's commitment to enhance its port infrastructure capabilities demonstrate its willingness to play a vital role in strengthening the potential of global prosperity. Maritime connectivity is another vital aspect of our shared maritime future. We are rapidly moving towards a multimodal connectivity architecture. This requires enhancing sea-based connectivity coupled with road and rail connectivity. A holistic evolution of the connectivity architecture is essential to lead efforts in realizing ease of connectivity. Green transition in the maritime sector is vital. Traditionally, ships and cargo vessels have been reliant on fossil fuels contributing to greenhouse gas emission. Our ministry prioritizes the need to look for alternate ways to fuel our ships, which maintain standard of environmental sustainability. Co-options of sustainable standards and environment protection mechanism is the need of the hour and a key area of focus for us. India, much like most of the global south, has been leading efforts to script a green transition in various sectors. As a responsible maritime economy, it is a key priority for India to ensure that our expanding fleet of ships and cargo vessels maintain efforts to usher in a sustainable future. The maritime domain offers new opportunities to us today to enhance our economic progress. The enormous potential of the blue economy can be unlocked through crafting strategies to regulate fisheries, marine resources, and maintaining an ecological balance in the ocean. Indeed, our vast coastline has thrown up several opportunities in this sector. However, our ability to tap into these opportunities must not lose sight of the need to be sensitive to environmental realities. Protections of marine ecology and biodiversity continues to remain a vital backbone of our approach towards harnessing the potential of the blue economy. The onset of new technologies offers solutions to manifold challenges emanating from the ocean. It is imperative for us to adapt to these new technologies to boost the potential of the ocean. The rapid growth of new technologies can significantly enhance ease of doing business, performance monitoring, navigate challenges at sea, and increase efficiency in port infrastructure. Our aim is not just to tailor new technologies into our operation, but also invest in innovation through continued research and development. The people who live and work in coastal regions are among the most vulnerable to challenges arising from the seas. Rising sea levels, depleting marine resources, and intensifying climate crisis threaten not only their life and livelihood, but also the resilience of their communities. A careful balance is therefore essential to ensure that our efforts to harness the blue economy advance environmental sustainability while maximizing positive social impact. This includes drawing on the wealth of local and traditional knowledge, which provide critical insight for managing marine ecosystems, strengthening community resilience, and promoting equitable and inclusive development along our coastline. I hope all of us gathered here over the next 2 days at Sagarmathan, the Great Ocean Dialogue, will advance this agenda and contribute to the rich discussion and conversation. We remain committed to our visionary Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's aspiration to make India the maritime hub of future, and forum like Sagarmathan are vital stepping stone for this. With these few words, I extend my heartfelt thankfulness to all the participants in this particular summit, and I hope your presence and your contribution will be helpful for the overall global growth of our maritime economy. Thank you. Jai Hind.